What's up, everybody? I know I ain't posted in it was like 6 or 9 months. I know, it's a long time. But listen, man, I'm back for real this time. I know last time I said I was back, posted like 4 or 5 videos and dipped. But I'm back this time, for real. Really what happened was school and shit. That shit just, nigga taking Algebra 2 now. I'm a smart nigga, you feel me? I'm taking Algebra 2 now. I was taking Geometry last year. That shit was hard as fuck. I mean, that shit was hard. Like, fam, I don't even know how I passed. My teacher let me pass. Had a 70 in that motherfucker. But, you know, nigga stood strong. You feel me? But anyways, it's gonna be part 1. Oh yeah, another thing. All the videos I made in the past, I'ma I ain't gonna continue them. So I think my recent one was what if Izuku had Shinra's little fire generation shit. I'm not gonna continue that shit. Ain't even I'm just gonna start a whole new series type stuff. But yeah. It's gonna be part 1. What if Izuku was overpowered and wanted to live a normal life? Or you could say he could be someone like John Wick type shit. Nigga went into retirement, he's already the GOAT. The boogeyman type shit, the Baba Yaga. But he do have a good quirk. I ain't gonna cap. But yeah, his parents are unknown. It's not Inko, them, and Hiyashi is unknown. We're just gonna say that, cause yeah. Anyways, let's start. We're gonna start with the backstory real quick. Then we go get to the story. Alright. Now, and another thing to say. America's population of quirkless people is actually higher than it is in Japan. Instead of 3%, let's say it's 20%. So it's more people are quirkless in America. But yeah, let's start. And Toga still gonna have her same quirk too. Also, yeah. Alright. We start off where Izuku is in the playground with Bakugo as he's getting exploded constantly as Bakugo is taunting him, saying, "Use your quirk. I've seen you use it before. Now do it." As Izuku doesn't want to do it, as flashback. Bakugo, I want to show you something new. What is it, Deku? Or Izuku? Izuku, he shows him his hand, his palm, as he says, "Look," as a light beam comes up. Or he shows another boy, but Bakugo is just watching. He tells the nigga with the wings, the red wings, tells the nigga, "Come here," as he says, "Look," as the light starts emanating from his hand. As he looks in it, the dude, he puts his hand over Izuku's palm, and it's like a light beam just shoot out his palm. Now, the kid, he starts screaming and crying as his left eye was gone. It was burnt to a crisp, and half his face was too. Nigga can use that side of the face no more. It was wasn't like it no more. But yeah. Anyways, back to the present. Show me that dumb quirk, Bakugo says. Actually, no, I'm just talking how I used to talk. Bakugo basically beating the shit out of Izuku, as Izuku doesn't want to show him the quirk. But, he gets, to the point where he is fine. As Bakugo, now Izuku's riddled with explosions. As Bakugo just says, good, Deku. Now, let's see it. As all his goons. As all his goons, basically, go up there and look for his quirk. As he puts his palm out, and he puts his palm out, and the glow starts to glow. I mean, my dumb ass. His hand starts to glow type shit. As it starts charging up, it charges and charges and charges. As he says, "I can't hold it anymore." As he he like puts his hand towards the sky, but Bakugo shoots his in the chest. Just why? Just cause for plot? For plot? It shoots him in the chest as Izuku's beam doesn't go in the sky. Guess where it lands? It lands at the school. That school is dead. Everybody in that motherfucker dead. Everybody, the teacher dead. The kids dead. Dead. D-E-D. Everybody in that motherfucker dead. They all done died. Now, we gonna skip the time skip about 3 years. Or no, to where Izuku is 16 as he's being held for trial. Now I know how I'm taking this, but calm down. Y'all just gotta listen to the story and get the plot. You feel me? Now Izuku's quirk, he has figured out where his quirk was. Now am I gonna tell y'all? Hell no, y'all gonna have to figure that shit out. I'm pretty sure y'all already know light quirk. Now if y'all can put the pieces together, y'all dumbass niggas can find out what the other side is. Just put the pieces together and you know. You feel me? But listen, I'm happy as fuck that I ain't back out. Yeah. So he's in court right now. His handcuffs on, the quirk canceling thingies. He got a quirk collar too. He got one of those too. As now Izuku's quirk, he knows what it is. He knows how to control it. He knows how to do all of that. But he doesn't want to use He doesn't want to use it. He sees it just a disruptive tool as it can overpower anything he desires, anything, especially if it's daytime. His quirk gets exponentially stronger, but if it's nighttime, it gets uncontrollable. If you feel me, you feel me, you know. But yeah. This probably could be like a little short, like 30-minute video. I know I usually make like an hour, 45 minutes, but I'm going to cut that shit down. Because, like, I don't know. I got school, man. I hate school, but yeah. As the judge slams the gavel or the hammer thingy-majigger, and he says, you killed my grandson, and you killed all those innocent children, and you even killed that teacher, along with 3 other teachers and the principal. As Izuku, he just stares blankly and says, it wasn't my fault. As he's about to speak, but get cut off by the guard. As he slams the gavel again, it says, order, order, order in this court. Yeah, I haven't gave you the right to speak. You don't speak. Oh, that sounds like some slave stuff. Anyways, Izuku, he just says, fine. As he put his head down. And Izuku, in this one, his hair isn't green. Well, it's the same in the anime. Black or green tips. But I know in the picture it looked like that. But just imagine, or... No. He looked like that in the picture right now. And he hasn't met Toga yet. And keeping that buck. He does have a girlfriend now, but... Plot twist! Anyways, we time skip. Izuku is in jail as he's been sentenced to life in prison he's been sentenced to death penalty. The fuck? Tongue twister. He's been sentenced He's been sentenced to death penalty. It's something like that. The death penalty. He's been sentenced to death penalty, basically. And he doesn't care. He honestly doesn't care, as he knows. I ain't even gonna spoil it. I ain't gonna say too much. But yeah. This might be shorter than 30 minutes. Maybe like a 20-minute video. I'm gonna probably make part 2 tonight, though. That whole probably could be like an hour. Or it could probably be like at like 3 in the morning or something like that. Because that's when everybody sleep. I can actually talk freely and freakily, if you know what I mean. Anyways, Izuku, he doesn't care. As he says, I'm getting out of this place, either way it goes. As he walks into, it's time for them to eat lunch now. As everybody looks at him. Now, they all try to beat his ass, but Izuku got them hoes. He like Mike Tyson versus fucking an unknown 16-year-old. Who won in it? Mike Tyson. He beating the shit out of all of them niggas. Izuku beat the shit out of all of them niggas as they put him in solitary confinement. And I know how I think this is going. This is dark as fuck so far. But like, damn. Just listen and wait till the plot get to it. Fuck. Smoking too much weed, man. I gotta stop. Anyways. Damn, that shit hurt my fucking body. Izuku, he doesn't like, let's say he doesn't, no, skip that. We time skip to the day of his death. Or, supposedly, his death. Now, Izuku, he sits down in their chair, as they say, take the canceller thingies off, as they all have guns trained on him, and says those would be ineffective. He'll still be living if those were on. It's like basically like negates. I know I'm making this shit up, honestly, just for plot, but those negate the damage to nothing, especially for electricity. They would lose electric. So yeah, negates the damage. Now, Izuku, he says, "This is my moment." As he says, the thing, he unlocks the shit as he takes them off. As Izuku falls down to the ground after feeling like his body go back to normal. And it's been like years or like months. Been months. And this motherfucker been months. Days. He been starving for that work. But Izuku, he gets over it. He says, fuck it. As he says, take this damn collar off me. As the guard kicks him and says, shut the hell up. You're gonna die today, you evil bastard. Wait, am I making this nigga a villain? Hell yeah, I am. I'm just talking, but yeah, the way the plot going. Anyways, Izuku, he says, he looks at he takes the shot collar off As soon as that motherfucker dropped to the ground, nobody can see anything. As soon as you hear the cling, everybody is blinded as the lights shut out, and all you can see is darkness. As Izuku says, I've been here long enough, it's time for you all to die. As you know what happened next. He killing the fuck out of them, man. He killing all of them. Anyways, after that, damn. After that, he goes to, he's hoodied up now, as he doesn't have anywhere to go. His mom disowned him. His dad disowned him. His friends disowned him. He has no one. As he sits on top of a bridge, saying, maybe I should have took myself out. Or maybe I should have let them take me out. As he says, no. As he looks at his hand and says, no, I have too much power to be taken out. I'm going to put it to use. As, Izuku he's like, he demon mode right now. He gets up as he walks into a store. As the store, the store is like, hey kid, take your hoodie off, can't have hoodies in the store. And it's just a dumbass rule I'm just making up. Because if a nigga ever said it to me, I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. I'm keeping my hoodie on. Anyways, this nigga, I'm zesty. Let me stop. Zesty shit I was just doing. Hold on. I gotta stop saying that homo shit. No homo. Anyways, Izuku, he's hoodied up in the store. The clerk dude, or the owner, I can say the owner, yeah. The owner tells him to take the hoodie off. He looks at him. He glances at him, actually. Actually, no, he bombastic side-eye hit him with one of them hoes. And the nigga just says, did you just side-eye me? Get the hell out of my store. As Izuku looks at him directly, eye to eye, face to face. That shit. As he says, I really almost died today. As he says, I almost died today. And I just killed about 30 people. One more wouldn't hurt. As the store clerk's eyes widen, as he says, what the hell are you talking about? As he activates his steel quirk, which basically he can, anything he touch can become steel. And, well, I guess that's a good quirk, yeah. Anything he touch becomes steel. Ooh. And he touches the glass frame, as he says, ha, get through that. As Izuku says, as he taps his shoulder, as he says, how the hell did you get behind me? As Izuku says, that's when, I'm gonna say something there. As he says, he says, I can just do that. As he snaps his neck, takes all the money from the register, and grabs us a couple cash, or some cash. What? Some snacks. What the fuck am I talking about? Now, we get to where Izuku, it's around like around like $2,000-$3,000 in there. Or no, around $2,000. Or, I guess that's too high. It's around like $600 in there. Now, Izuku says, as he's running out and runs into an alleyway, he says, damn it, I should have taken... He says, damn it, I should have taken a safe. As he's about to go back, now, I notice I do this a lot in my stories. Actually, no, I'm not going to do it like that. No. I was going to make it to where Togo was going to get her cheeks clapped by a random guy. Well, almost clapped until Izuku came to save her, but I'm not doing it like that. Izuku walks to a bar, as he says, give me a shot of Fireball. As a Fireball is fucking disgusting. If you drink Fireball, you're one nasty person. I'm not gonna lie. It's disgusting. I'm just saying that because, that's one of the drinks that I drink it a little bit. I'm not gonna cap, but I drink it when ain't shit else to drink. As he says, give me a shot of Fireball. As the owner like, what the fuck? He wants a Fireball? That shit ass. Cause that cinnamon shit do not taste right. Anyways, Izuku, he gives him it. You know what I mean. As he says, is that all? As he says, no. Give me a couple more shots of, let's say, what's it called? Scotch. It's like, fuck. It's like Scotch on rocks or some shit like that. It's like, he says, give me some Scotch on the rocks, or it's something like that. As he says, give me about 3 of those and some Henny, some Crown, you feel? She says, oh wow, you must have got a nice budget, don't you? And she says, you could say that. As a guy, as he looks to his left, and he sees a girl laying down on the table. Now, I'm pretty sure y'all know who this is. I ain't gonna say that, because if you don't, then you just dumb as fuck. He says, and she says, she fine as fuck. I'm not gonna, actually, no, he doesn't say that. I have to make it relatable. Izuku looks at her as he takes a shot. As he says, what's your name? As, Toga, I already gave it up. But act like I didn't say Toga, okay? Please act like I didn't say Toga. Just forget that. She looks to her right. As she says, what do you want? As he says, what's your name? As she says, my name. She takes a deep sigh and says, Himiko Toga. As the bartender says, what? You're that villain? You killed those kids all those years back. I remember your name. And she says, yeah, they set me free a couple days ago, and they cleared my case. I'm not a villain anymore. As, she says, I put that life behind me. Now, I want to say this takes a couple years after after all the All Might shit, after all the USJ. Let's say, I think it's season 4 where Toga disappeared. I think it was season 4, season 5. I'm not sure, but it was one of the seasons where she had went missing. This is that season. She didn't necessarily go missing in this case, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Type shit. Anyways, as he says, And she looks at the bartender and says, "Hey man, give her a break. You feel me?" Type shit. The fuck are you? As he says, the bartender says, "Hell no. Get the hell out of my shop. You killed all those kids." As he says, "Wait, your face looks fucking familiar, green. Green hair, green eyes." As he shocks, he's startled as he falls down on the ground and says, "You're both murderers. You killed those kids. You killed those kids at those school, and you." As now everybody's in a big circle surrounding the two. All the men says, "What the hell? You killed those kids?" As Toga, she has her quirk, but she doesn't use it. Like she lost her talent type shit with her quirk. Cause at first she'd be slicing niggas and dicing niggas. You feel me? Transform and beat that ass. But now she doesn't have the same strength that she used to. As Izuku says, "Come on, man, I just want to live a normal life." It says, as he looks at her and says, "I'm pretty sure she does too." As she stands up and says, I'm getting out of here. As she's about to walk off, as Izuku, he grabs her hand and pulls her back. As somebody with a pool stick was about to smack the shit out of her, basically, what the hell. As she sees it and, she's like, "Thank you." As she says, "Listen, I don't want any problems. I just want to leave and live my life normally." As they all look at her and they say, "What the hell? Normal? You can't be normal with that feeling quirk of yours. Especially after you killed all those kids." As he says, "You too, you brat." As he says, "I'm tired of all of this talking." As the light flickers. It flickers for like 2 seconds. And as soon as the light flickers, everyone is dead besides Toga. As he says, "All that talking got you killed." As Izuku, now Toga's just sitting there shocked because she doesn't know who the hell this is. Because she just got out the other day. And her not knowing who this is, she says, who are you?" As Izuku says, he looks back and he says, "Izuku Midoriya." Or, no, I can't even say Midoriya. He says Izuku. As he says, "And I don't have a last name." And she says, "Is, what's your quirk?" As she knows, she's not startled because, she used to kill shit in her past type shit. So she isn't startled by this, all her bodies. But she is startled by this nigga quirk. As she says, "And how am I still alive? I thought." As, Izuku says, "The darkness is mine. And so is the light. I can control both. But sometimes the darkness does get out of hand." And it's actually fucking up. He can control that shit. Hell no. He says, "I can control both, but it's kind of tiring." As he sits down and his head starts to hurt. As he grabs his head and he says, "Damn it." As he looks at her and says, "Can I come back to your place? Do you have a place to..." Actually, no. No. He looks at Toga and says, Toga, right?" As she says, "Yeah, my name is Toga." As he says, "Listen, I know we don't know each other or know anything about each other. For all you know, I could be a..." Or, as he says, "Well, I am a serial killer, but..." And she says, "Don't think of it like that. Just..." And she says, "You want to spend the night at my place, don't you? You have nowhere to stay." As he looks at her and says, "Yeah, pinpoint." As she says, "Fine." She goes outside, and her complex is probably like a couple blocks down, so it isn't that far of a walk. But they do, they walk over there, and Izuku starts teleporting like closer. He grabs Toga and picks her up closer, trying to like sense the direction of where it is. As and she says, down that way. As Izuku finally teleports, to the He finally teleports to the thing, to the complex. And she says, "Yeah, we're here." And she says the balcony's unlocked. I don't like going through the front. And she says I get weird stares every time I do. And Izuku, he says, "Yeah, I see what you like, how you feel," type shit. And she looks at her, and he still has a brighter style, by the way. If I didn't mention that, he does have a brighter style. She got a slight blush on her face, type shit. Now, am I have 18 plus again the first time I come back? Nah, I can't do that, man. Can't do that. I'm telling y'all, I got y'all tonight. I got y'all, man. He's like, I gotta get ready for school, do my homework. But I promise y'all, I got y'all tonight. I got y'all. But yeah, Izuku, he looks up as he says, that one. As she says, yeah. And she snuggles, deeper in his suit. And as they teleport and opens the door, Izuku, he sets her down on her bed and he takes the couch. And she says, "Nonsense, you just saved my life. You must sleep here with me on my bed." And Izuku says, "Does that mean what I think it is?" And she blushes and says, "Never mind, take the couch." And that's where I'm going to end the first part of what it... Damn. Shit, man. Ooh. Pass out this phone for breeze. That's the first part of what if Izuku was overpowered. Actually, I'm going to change the title. What if Izuku was an overpowered, lazy villain? Or what if Izuku was an overpowered anti-hero, you could say? Or, yeah, I guess you could say it like that. And that's the end of part 1. And I appreciate y'all, man. I know I ain't been posting in a minute, but I'm back, man. For real this time. I promise y'all. But yeah. Here's a quick pic of the videos. Pictures up close. Got all these from, I think, Pinterest. But yeah, that's the quick picture of all of them up close. And thank y'all for y'all time type shit.